Today's video, we're going to talk about bedtime habits. I see so many videos out there about the morning routine, the perfect morning, but that doesn't matter if you screw up at night. So let's talk about science-based, statistic-based bedtime habits. I don't like when this one person who's super successful says, oh, this is the perfect routine for me. That's just one person. In our program, Cosmic Academy, we care about studies and research, and I'm going to give you our 5 biggest bedtime habits to help you succeed as an artist. If you don't know, my name is Justin, and I run a program called Cosmic Academy. We're an artist development program. We've been around for over 10 years. We've had over 600 amazing students and artists, and they get incredible results. They play the biggest stages. We just had 3 students play EDC. They signed to the biggest labels like Spinnin and Ultra, Armada, and they use a lot of these things, a lot of these habits to achieve these results. So let's get right into it. Let's start with the first one. So the first bedtime habit based on science, number 1, take a walk. The very prestigious Stanford University did a study about walking and sleeping. You might think that doesn't make sense because, walking is like exercise and exercise wakes me up. Well, not exactly. Walking is a little bit different. And what the study found is that when you walk, your mind stops working so hard. It actually opens up to relaxation. So if there's a tough problem in your music that you're trying to solve and it's cluttered with so many things, walking might actually help you open up to a more clear, relaxed mind. Also, that'll help you with the sleeping. Number 2 bedtime habit based on science, read a book. I'm sure you've heard this before, but a very prominent 2009 study showed that just reading for up to 6 minutes can reduce your stress levels by 68%. Now, this is a total game changer because a lot of us do deal with stress before bedtime that causes us not to sleep well, and then we don't get enough rest. So reading, reducing that helps so much, and it causes us to stay away from the computer and the cell phone. And that's going to lead us into number 3. For number 3, if you're going to consume content, keep it light or educational. There was a study conducted by Healthline which looked at all different types of content that people consume, different types of books, different types of audio books and podcasts. And it doesn't really help if you're going to read a book or listen to a podcast if it's too entertaining or too dramatic or too scary, right? You don't want to be overstimulated. So the type of content you consume actually matters. And I'm going to give you my biggest recommendation for this whole video. Follow this page. Follow us because this is the type of content that Healthline shows is light and it's educational. It's not going to overstimulate you. So believe it or not, but listening to a video about, compression is less stimulating and better for sleep than you reading a book about action or entertainment or comedy. And I'm not that funny, so I'm not going to keep you too stimulated. So hit that like button, subscribe, turn on that bell. In a strange way, this is the kind of content that is actually pretty good to watch or listen to before bed. The number 4 best bedtime habit, based on science, you have to unplug. Harvard University, we all know Harvard, conducted a study on the light emitted from our devices. I'm sure you've heard about the blue light and all those different things, and we wear the glasses, you turn down the brightness. That doesn't help as much as you think. When you are looking at a screen, you are stimulating your brain. You are turning on all sorts of parts of your brain and stimulating it to energize. So unplugging completely is actually what you want to do, not staring at anything, which is why, in the previous ones, reading a book or listening to a podcast or listening to a video is going to be better. For an ideal situation, get off the screen 30 to 60 minutes before going to bed. Harvard suggests that is the best optimal result. Number 5 bedtime habit based on science is plan the next day. The Journal of Psychology did a study looking at planning and goal setting the night before we go to bed. What it found is that our time management and management of goals played a bigger role in our sleep than you might actually think. A lot of times, even for me, when I go to bed, I can't stop thinking about the things that I have to do the next day. In the comments, let me know. Are you that kind of person? Are you laying in bed saying, oh, I got to do this, I got to do that, I gotta. In order to stop that, the Journal of Psychology showed that writing things down that you have to get done, that's actually going to clear them from your mind. So try to do this. Try to, when you go to bed, have a little notebook by you, write down what you want to get done the following day. Take it off your mind and put it down on paper. Then when you're lying there, it's not going to be on your brain. And as a bonus, I mean, having a clear mind is obviously what we want, but as a bonus, there's endless amounts of studies that show that writing down your goals will statistically increase your chances of achieving them. So getting both those benefits, I think, is fantastic. So these are real, scientific, studied bedtime habits. A lot of our students use them. They get phenomenal results. I hope they help you. Like I said before, this kind of content's pretty damn good to listen to before bed as well. Give us a follow. We have plenty of amazing videos coming, marketing, music production, networking. We'll see you for the next one.